What's up, guys? This is of course Like Crypto here, and today we are going to be talking about how do we get filthy rich with trading bots on Solana. And as you can see, the markets are looking quite red. Everything is bleeding, whatever it's Bitcoin, stablecoin, altcoins, or NFTs. Everything is underperforming. Even airdrops like Berachain, which launched today at $15 on Binance, already has gone minus 50%. So it's really hard to make any money with the current market conditions unless you're obviously shorting different projects, and that is obviously easier said than done. I mean, most of you must have some experience with futures and derivatives, and it's not as easy as some people make it out to be. And obviously all markets are, controlled and manipulated to an extent. Now there's still one avenue where you can still make some money, and that is meme coins. And yes, a lot of meme coins are also extremely bleeding right now, but every day there's 5,000 coins being launched throughout Pump Fund and other launch pads, and some of them are going to be winners. And finding out those winners is extremely important, and that is what we're going to be talking about here today. So the way we are going to be ahead of most of the normies is actually using bots. Today we're going to be focusing especially on one bot because that's where I have my personal experience on, and that's what I'm using right now to trade. And that is Nova. We have talked about it already in my previous airdrop video. There has been speculation that they are going to be also doing airdrop. So by using their product, you are going to be potentially making money, but also you might have a chance to actually get an airdrop from this project. Now, Nova is something that you are going to be running inside the actual Telegram. And it does have an actual plugin where you use it on desktop, and we're going to be talking about that in a second. And it's very easy to set up. You start out with click start. Then you have the ability to basically click wallets, and then you can create or import an existing wallet inside. I have now one wallet that I basically created through here, and then I have also a wallet which has my reward. So thank you for all the existing referrals that have made me some money throughout so far. So this is actually a very lucrative referral program for those who are also into referral marketing. And you basically import it, use a burner wallet. You don't want to use your main wallet here for trading because there's always hacks and things like that. But obviously I have not been trained yet, so create totally new wallets for this service. And then you're going to be adding Solana into them. And that is a pretty easy process. Then they also have an actual extension. And this extension, let me pick it up here. So this is an extension which can be used throughout the BullX interface. BullX is a trading interface for Solana. And it does seem to have Tron right now too. I haven't tried that one, and I really wouldn't recommend, by the way. And this one is basically listing out coins for Pump Fund. It gives you a lot of interesting information. So let's say Cosby coin over here. You can see, for example, how many top holders we have here. These are the numbers we're going to be paying a lot of attention to. Insider holdings is super important too. So if that number is over 50%, it's going to be rugging 100%. Here you can see a rug in process. That is very cool that we actually see it live. So basically, there was a process to basically make people buy, and then the devs are rugging right now. This website also shows you, here is a dev buy, and then there's a dev sell. So there are all of these types of things, manipulations going on and everything. But the reason why the bot is so powerful, well, you're going to be learning it in a second. But this is basically an interface that you can use without the bot. So you can actually just paste in Solana contract address over here and actually buy through that. So it's very simple, but obviously for most people like to trade on actual places where you can see the charts. So we're going to be using, in this example, BullX. And it is pretty easy to import your account into the BullX. You're going to be getting wallet through here. Let me actually see where I can find it here. And this is actually the wallet tracker. This is not, there we go. So here I have a wallet. This was one that we already saw in on the actual Nova dashboard over here. So this is the wallet which I have imported. So now that it's basically imported here, I don't actually need to sign any messages throughout Phantom or Soulflare or anything. I can just simply trade through here, which is amazing because it's like a one-click thing. And I'm going to be showing you how it's working. And so the people wondering right now, okay, like, what is really the advantage that the bot is giving us? And I will give you a live example of this in a second. But there's an ability to basically have settings inside the actual application, which allows us to have the slippage and the fees. So these are actually kind of low slippages, like normal slippages, like 2% when you're selling and buying stuff. But in the course of the bot, you're going to be needing to have higher these. And also there's a fee system. So when it's buying and selling and all that stuff, you're going to be paying it Solana. So just like in Ethereum, when you buy higher gas, your transaction is front running the older transactions in that block. AKA, when you pay more, your transaction is faster. And it has a recommended tip. I'm underselling it because I'm not using this under congestion. So for example, when the Melania and the Trump, well actually the Melania token launched, Solana was super congested. I tried for 30 minutes to buy out the token. I couldn't do it. If I was actually using this bot, I could have done it because the bot allows you to adjust the buying and selling fees over the actual thing. And this is, I recommend using probably the recommended depending on your money situation. If you're really low on money, you can use these low sums here. I've kind of tested around with them, but essentially it just makes your transactions to go much faster. And this is very, like, we're going to be finding a chart over here, which we're going to be buying into, that is kind of like going in bullish momentum. And this is probably not. And there's a lot of coins. One of the things I probably should have said in the beginning of the video, you're not supposed to. Okay, this is a perfect example. So I'm going to be buying 0.25 and let me see. And now the transaction already went through. Let me actually change this over here and we're going to be zooming in. So here we can see the dev is buying a lot. And this is probably manipulation. At some point, it's going to be crashing soon. And it will give us a red candle. But what will happen is we have the ability to actually sell before it actually crashes. So what is essentially happening or soon will happen is the crash, likely, with this type of a coin. And this is, by the way, not real Kaido. This some pleb basically made this. And when the crashes happen, it looks like, oh, the price is already 99% down. But what reality is happening is the bot is selling so fast that you're actually kind of getting the high end of the sell, so to speak. Meaning that you're not selling at the actual very bottom of the crash. You're kind of selling at the top of the crash. Monetary wise, you have to think about in like horizontal, like this would be the bottom of the crash and this is like the top of the crash. So we would be selling at the top of the crash with the instant sell. I'm kind of being very impatient right now, but at some point the developer is going to be pulling the rug on this one. And here you can see your positions. We are already 50 cents up on this sale. And it is super fast to basically sell this project with this system. And you just need to click sell 100% and it will automatically sell. As we're waiting this thing going over, as you can see when I was having the buy interface, there are these numbers about how much Solana I'm going to be buying. Not financial advice, but I recommend not using a lot of Solana. I mean, I'm just like saying that one Solana is enough to do a decent amount of trades. And now I can adjust these numbers and save. And now it's saved this interface here. So now I have lower sums because I don't want to invest 5 Solana on some random meme coin that might go to 0. So the idea here is to obviously follow calls. There are many meme coin channels which are, making these calls for projects, and you just have to find new ones. Never trust your own intuition on projects. Find a call, and if you're there to find a call within the first minute, likely you're going to be making money. Now, this is not like a super strong example, but I did make money with the Shamrock. This was from one of the communities that made a call, and I'm going to be linking this in the description down below with some other groups. There's also a popular meme coin alpha channel called Potion Alpha. This is going to be $50 a month. I haven't used it. I just have heard people making a lot of money through this. And there are a lot of other ones, and I'm trying to like update the meme coin list. We just have to take calls from other people, because making calls yourself is just going to be making you lose money. So if I look into my own portfolio performance here, it has done poorly. And this is because I bought coins which were non-calls. The only thing that I basically made money was with Shamrock, because I basically followed a call, and I made super minuscule gains, but I didn't sell out early enough. I was 2x up or whatever. And you think like 20% is not much. In the current market conditions, it's actually quite a lot. If you get these calls every single day, you make 20% trade, 40% trade, 60% trade, you are going to be doing good. Okay, here, switch to sell. So right now it's going to be crash happening, and I wonder what actually didn't go through. Okay, there we go. Selling. So right now, as you can see, the floor crashed. And normally this was a really bad example because the transaction didn't go through. I should have added more gas in my normal position. But basically, what essentially would have happened if you were a normal user trading on Radium or other platform, the sell transaction would have happened here, or maybe even lower. So when you're using this bot, you have the advantage to basically exit before the actual super crash happens. So as you can see, I did actually do the sell in the right order, but it didn't go through because it didn't have enough gas. So this is like one example where you are preventing a total loss of your money. And this is how you're eventually going to be winning when you have the calls. This was not like a real call or anything. Like we lost money here, but it doesn't matter because I'm just doing this as an example to you guys as the proof of the concept. And I recommend you testing it out with low money first, like very, very low things. And there's no like intrinsic fee. They're going to be taking 0.01 SOL sell and buy fee, I believe. That is the flat fee that they're taking. So that is around like $1 something. And that's not too bad if you have the right calls coming in. And now this is kind of like all over the place as a tutorial guide into this trading, and it might seem a bit complex. You have to try it out a bit to understand what's going on. But once you actually follow the calls and you have a bot, you are going to be having an advantage over 99% of the people, because most people are buying meme coins straight up from Jupiter. They're going to be trading straight up from Radium or whatever, and they don't have the advanced slippages and shit like that. You are going to be front running those transactions. It's just that you have to be on time when these meme coin calls come out on Telegram. And there are some other interfaces that people are obviously using aside from BullX, but that's the one that I've been trying so far. I'm liking it. It's listing a lot of coins, but most important thing obviously is that it works with the bot. And you can also do the sales inside the bot itself. So you have the opportunity to sell the position, and like here you can do sell 100. If I wanted to do it through the interface over here on Telegram. Obviously the issue here is that you don't see the chart inside this transaction. But yes, we lost some money here, but it's fine. Like we will 0.02 to make the argument, sound for you guys. But like, I'm not going to make this video any longer. It's actually too long than it should be. But overall, like, I think this is the strategy how we win. We're going to be building out a network of calls made by different people, and we're going to be following those calls, and then we're going to be taking profits. Don't be too greedy. You're going to be getting calls every single day if you have enough of a portfolio. There's a lot of good Telegram groups who are making different calls every single day. Some of them are going to suck, some of them are going to win. But if you do like small chip plays every single day, I think at the end of the day, or end of the month, end of the year, you're going to become very, very rich. But that's basically my position on this. Also, guys, do not hold certain meme coins over a night, over a day, or even over a breakfast or a dinner. You're taking a shower. It might already gone to zero after that. And there's also some stop loss actions, obviously, on the bot, I believe, which can make trading very, very much easy. But this is like how you win. You have to use tools that get you ahead of the curve when it comes to trading. This can be applied to any single other altcoin there is, you know, on other, it's not necessarily even a meme coin, something else that is like pumping up or something like that. But thanks for watching, guys. Stay tuned for more reviews. If you want to see more meme coin and trading based videos, especially on the similar nature, you just leave a comment and we can do more of this. But let's see how this one video will be dishing out. Cheers.